We've gone back to where we were.
Just like as soon as we both get up,
It
It
resets.
just, yeah. Hit the reset. Well, we close the door so hard that it just causes everything to shift slightly.
The room turns. Wow.
Well, I suppose technically the room, us, and
Well, so we
everything
are
on the
turning.
planet is turning at this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just in case you didn't know what turning was.
Yeah. I just thought you were doing the bad disco, right? Biscuit at the back of my throat in a weird way. I like swallowed it, and then I felt the crumbs like go up at the back top part rather than just go down. It's like whoop, whoop.
They're gonna come out your nose.
Yeah, they did like a whoop whoop. So I went up before they went down.
Gotta get up to get downtown.
Gotta get up to get around town and around the
sorry.
Starship Enterprise with episode 8, I think we're on now. It's 4 each disc.
Must be, yeah.
Yeah, so episode 8 of Star Trek, the original series. Well, actually, I'm quite surprised. 8. We've got through it quite quickly with like the way we've been doing it. It's all,
Yeah. Mind you, it has been like at least a month, and I think maybe a month and a half since we started. So
yeah, but that's like we've only done 3 recording sessions of.
Yes.
3 recording sessions of Trek so far, so we're doing pretty well. We're getting like 2 to 3 bashed out each session. So let's bash out the 3rd one of this session.
That is the universal symbol for starting
for bashing something out.
I did click on it, but it's...
Miri.
Okay, no, I didn't.
Miri, quite contrary.
Contrary. How does your garden grow?
How does your garden grow?
With silver bells and copper shells and pretty maids on the row.
Help if I had that on.
More on that story later.
And...
Earth's
Okay.
wild distress signal.
Subtitles already on. Oh, she's back. She's got over therapy.
There we go.
Not a vessel, a ground source. The 3rd planet in this solar system, according to my instruments.
You want to live on the 3rd planet.
Wait, aren't we the 1st?
Yeah. Blatantly Earth. Yeah, it is Earth.
Ah.
I should be writing this shit.
Measuring the planet now, Captain. Spheroid
Oh, is it? Thanks.
That helps.
Yeah.
Well, no. Could be one of those cubed ones from Hitchhikers.
21st power tons. Mean density 5.517.
Where's the density so mean?
1. Oh.
Oh.
An Earth.
Oh no.
An Earth. That's America! That's what the audience is meant to say at that point.
Okay.
But in an American accent.
Okay, so like a complete copy of Earth.
I'm curious to see where this is going. It could all be a simulation. Or a trick of the Mind.
Holodeck ain't around yet.
No, it's one breath. Although I was going at the end.
And that's how Christian lost his line that day.
It's Mondas.
Oh, before the Ice Age. Okay, so we've got a duplicate of Earth, but does it duplicate the people as well? Are we going to have another episode with 2 Kirks?
Transport landing party to surface. We'll land in the vicinity of the distress signal having received.
Oh, okay. So like 40s Earth? This was the original Earth, and then we all moved to a different one.
Yeah. You're gonna see Wally trundling along. Looks like something out of Westworld, but there's been a shootout.
It's just got that very sort of like end of the Western era, start of the modern era vibe.
Yeah.
Where they're starting to get cars, but they're not quite. Oh yeah, excuse the drilling. Oh. I wonder
Dead
what
Jim.
century this or decade this was made in.
Several centuries? No way. That's like a couple of weeks almost.
Yeah, they're like the buildings would have deteriorated much more.
There'd be plants everywhere.
And drilling.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't recognise this man.
Rip.
Does not
Oh.
does not bode well for him. Doors, his only weakness. Oh.
What do you make of this?
It's missing a will, Captain. I believe it's called a
thanks, but
tri-cycle. What the fuck am I gonna do with it?
I can't heal this one.
It's dead, Jim.
It seems the inhabitants of this planet had some kind of trifold symmetry.
Oh.
Oh!
Mine.
It's like I Am Legend.
Okay, yeah.
Although he does look a bit like the bit in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang where Caractacus Potts has to dress up as the ragdoll.
Oh god. His skin is very like
His skin is very what, sorry?
just like mouldy and decaying.
Apart from the bit under his midriff, the
Yeah,
jumper's
yeah.
risen up. Oh.
What else? It's done before we got here. Yeah, sure, mate.
Think of the rabbit fields. John.
Unless he was a child when everyone died. And he's never
Ooh.
grown up.
Yeah.
Oh. We want to help you get a bath.
Yeah, it's not like manky skin, it's just dirt.
yeah. Or he's gone Joker.
Fibbers get gibbers. As they say in prison.
Oh, well, he laughed so hard it killed him. Waiting for the line. Close enough. Close enough.
It.
It's dead. Well,
Scientific
you can't.
detachment.
Yeah, you can't tell the gender. He had long hair.
I suppose, yeah, that makes him a woman. Potential.
Well, have you not noticed that no one on Star Trek seems to have long hair if they're a guy?
It's true. You'd think there'd be something about regulation haircuts, even for women, wouldn't you? Rather than, like, huge complex beehives
Yeah.
like she's got.
That make you have to duck every time
Yeah.
you go into the turbo lift.
Maybe she keeps, like, hidden stores in there or something.
It's where a phaser is.
Yeah. She just does that and it fires.
She's like the robots from Austin Powers, but instead of in the tips, it's in her beehive. She's just doo-doo-doo-doo. Or a Tom Baker Cyberman with the laser that comes out of the
Yeah.
thing at the top.
Excuse me.
Come out wherever you are.
Oh.
We mean you no harm, says the three men holding phasers.
Oh. Ah.
Okay. Normal human.
But what is she made of?
He's just, we mean you no harm.
Said phasers to kill, men, just in case.
But you are hurting me, you're grabbing my wrists. She's not dead, Jim.
She should be so terrified of us.
She probably got attacked by weird Joker man out there 5 minutes ago. I love
Just-
the old tricorders.
Oh, I thought he was just taking his holiday snaps.
Just yeah.
Is that another child, I wonder?
There's painter and decorator who's rubbing off the stuff you put on windows to
Yeah.
keep them safe. Oh. Hello.
Pardon me.
But I remember some grubs did.
Grubs. Grown-ups.
Yelling, hurting me.
Ah.
We didn't do anything.
So maybe they are like all the grown-ups were wiped out and the children have been had to fend for themselves, but because they can't be taught how to be grown up, they've got like childish grown-upness.
Grown-uppiness.
Grown-up-ness.
Grown-uppiness.
Where is it?
We killed them.
They had to go.
No, I don't. You should tell me.
I've got a Folius at it. You want me to play it, but I can't. I don't know the rules. I'd like to know the rules. Game, you know. Can't play a game without rules.
We can't play a game if we don't know what the hell it's called either.
Yes.
They will when old knees get old.
Ah, okay. Bitch, you're the same age as us.
You said something.
It's just malnutrition. Oh, in the before time.
Unless there was like some kind of like war or something that everyone wiped each other out.
Before the event.
The event.
Hello, good evening.
Or a
you remain
disease.
indoors. So they probably went sick and mad and all that.
Like some of the only effects people of a certain age or something. It's
Yeah.
Code Name Kids Next Door all over again.
What about the children? Only. Didn't the awful things affect them?
Of course not. We're heroes.
Okay.
More of you?
All there are.
Everyone.
Maybe the disease affects someone once they reach a certain age. And they
Right,
say that.
once your body hits like a certain point of puberty.
So that's what happens to the guy.
Ah, okay.
Oh, maybe it's dust from like
A little bit of dust.
historic materials.
Uh,
You hit puberty and the dust gets you.
Okay, no, I don't.
Low fat dust.
We're pretty young.
Fucking hell, Kirk.
He's seen her nacelles.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Wait.
Very pretty and very young.
In space, no one can hear you scream. Sorry. Sorry.
You should be.
I'll apologise for that one.
You very well should. Oh. Too late, they're red, they're already dead.
Just their heads roll around the corner.
Just their shirts blow in the breeze.
Like in the New War of the Worlds film where they get zapped and they just get desiccated and their clothes flutter around.
Oh.
No, that was quite a good film, actually. Fan of the book, and it did quite well. Christian's review.
Where are they dropping?
Bits
Oh.
and bobs.
Oops, sorry, that's my ringtone.
They can't pay the 40 if they don't tell them the rules.
Alright, calm down. Captain, I was just chased by children.
That's kids for you. Slippery things.
Mary said all the animals died.
If the kids know how to write.
Yeah. Records from the before times, though, talk about the disease. What is doctor? Oh.
Only pills. It's a bad place.
You do it for old Jim, won't you?
Yeah. He gave you the look earlier.
Christ.
The camera went in that slightly fuzzy filter again as he was talking to her. Oh, there we
I
go.
feel like that just happens with close-ups.
I like you.
Alright.
I mean, it's actually a little uncomfortable.
Why do you eat it?
She's one of those young-looking 18-year-olds. It's fine.
I mean, like I can see from what they're doing. He's obviously trying to. He needs to get information
her
from
on
her,
her-
so he's
get her on his
so he's just
side.
doing whatever he needs to. But I mean, at the same time, come on, guys.
Oh. He's got a
Ah,
disease.
yeah.
Don't worry, Miri. That's just where I burnt my arm cooking something.
That's what I've got.
It's fine. I literally just reached in for the pan without putting on a glove.
Yeah. Whilst I was cooking my lithium.
Yeah. It had died, so I had to cook it.
Stars at 2713.6. The building Miri let us also housed an automatic transmission station.
Well, that's convenient.
Hiccups.
Oh, okay.
But the blue
Spiders.
characteristic of the unknown disease had appeared on each of
Lots and lots of spiders.
with the exception of Mr. Spock.
Because he's
Different
not human.
biology, yeah.
Well-equipped laboratory in the building, Dr. McCoy
Different bulgy.
Well, they've got bulgies on their hands at this point,
Oh.
but
Onion bulgy. It's like a budgie.
Beam down a biocomputer and a portable electronic microscope. If I'm going to be dealing with viruses, I'm going to need better equipment.
I'm gonna need some equipment.
Oh, it's the manic guy from before.
Oh, okay, he's not just a one. But he seems to have murdered her and taken her job.
She's just stuffed under the shelf like the guy in the morgue from Men in Black. What a fucking reference.
I got it.
Why do you think symptoms haven't appeared?
Isn't it really obvious?
Yeah. It's just not human.
Being a red-blooded human, obviously, is its disadvantages.
McCoy's just like, I'm ignoring you. I'm
The
ignoring
shit
you.
again.
Spreads real fast, I know. When you're old, it covers you like meat.
Bones is like the oldest
think?
one here, isn't he? Well, shit.
Intermediate experimentation report project on life prolongation.
Oh.
Progress report. Genetic
So they tried to extend their life,
Mm.
but it failed miserably.
I mean, that's 100% the kind of thing that would wipe us out.
Yeah. Yeah.
In real life.
Trying to keep ourselves alive too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. It's got a really big badminton racket.
She wears the cone of shame.
I just thought it was, what is it?
Beam down in the Enterprise.
It's like a cone thing that you hit with a racket.
Oh, shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock,
Yeah.
that's it. She's got a really big shuttlecock. To match Kirk's big shuttlecock.
This planet had giant badminton players.
Adults are dead. Only children. Children become adults.
Are you my mummy? No.
Doctor, there are certain glandular changes that take place upon entering puberty.
You humans and your glands.
Mr. Spock, I know you're not accustomed to our human needs, but this
Yeah.
isn't really the time for the sex talk. Okay, so he's...
Explain why they're no adults.
But, I mean...
That's
Oh yeah, maybe once they finish puberty. I was gonna say, you kind of start puberty much younger than the age where these people
Yeah, yeah,
are.
and then it like gradually.
Yeah.
Adults on this planet died 300 years ago.
Okay, yeah. So,
Children in the streets.
so the children are still fucking? I mean,
I guess
yeah.
they're like animals.
Yeah.
Never work with children or animals. All they do is fuck each other.
Or become a bit of both.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you explain that she
She's too civilized.
Uh-huh.
I think children have an instinctive need for animals. They want to be told right.
This is true.
Well, that's a very adult way of thinking,
Yeah, yeah.
but if you met kids, they don't want to be told what to do. Oh. I know Spock. I realised as soon as I got here. They only have a budget for like a certain amount of women each episode. It's like if Uhura's on screen, Rand's not
they
there.
used up the budget on Mud's women, didn't they?
Yeah.
Now they've. Was it? Yeah, Rand. Yeah.
Yeah. I love old sound effects.
Acknowledge, Lieutenant.
I'll just finish my Space Invaders game before we leave.
Try again. See if you can find anything outside. Clean up that desk for me.
Alright.
It's a very 60s way of thinking, Captain. Do not approve.
Sweet.
100 years?
No. But maybe that's why they die when they get to a certain age. Because it's like their bodies are becoming exhausted, but because they're like aging internally the same rate, but they're... Do you get what I mean? Sort of
Yeah.
Certainly answer the question of what happened to the burn. Very well.
Never age.
thing. Or slowly age.
Yeah.
Wouldn't examine a dream too closely. Might not turn out to be very pretty. Days ago, or week ago, that creature attacked us. Could have been just like Miri. Child entering puberty on this planet.
Actually, yeah, that explains why they're entering puberty much slower as
Yeah.
well.
I don't think so.
They're as old as Spock claims. They must have some idea of what's happening.
It's no adult interpretation. I think we're dealing with children, immensely old perhaps.
Still thick as shit.
Yeah. Can't tell the time, don't know what a day is.
Could be closed in.
Possible. Know the area too well. Nice.
I'm gonna try.
We're just gonna do flow with them.
He's already started.
Yeah.
Oh, she did that quick.
Oh yeah, she can show him the.
Wanna go someplace with
Everyone is kind of realising what we realised.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're not alone in that realisation.
She's old enough to know better.
I mean, it's still kind of like the Doctor fucking Rose, but because he looks young, it's fine.
Yes.
There's still like...
It's fine.
At least half of these look kind of like kids.
Yeah.
Him, not so much.
There's about to.
Oh, he's about to change.
Yeah.
Up in the sky, maybe, somewhere.
teeth. Is that what you were thinking? Young Rob Beckett there.
Oh, it's like oh fuck me, what's it called? The one where all the kids are on the island. Lord of the Flies.
Oh yeah.
Oxen isn't free. We put him away and he's never getting out.
Oh, I thought you meant oxen as in oxes.
Oh yeah.
Oxen aren't free, they are wild animals that we keep and butcher. Oh. Oh, that wasn't. I thought that was another fucking kid next to him then.
That's the lookout.
Just like a square back. They have just seen you stood at the window. Watch it. There's no neck curtains.
Maybe it's tinted glass.
Tintin
glass.
Oh, it's the Tintin's glass.
Yes.
It's the one-way mirrors.
Yeah.
Very red looking. They like their like color hues for certain atmospheres, don't they?
Yeah.
In this show.
Bum bum bum.
She changed quick. Was she with them or was she just hiding? I think.
I don't know.
She just appears out of nowhere. It was a mercy killing, damn it! She would have been dead in a minute anyway. Unless he just stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
probably all their systems are weak and everything, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Okay. Couldn't even take a little shock.
Oh.
Was.
A little bit older than I.
Oh. Mind you, that a little bit older means that she's got like 10 years till it happens.
Yeah. She was only a minute older, but luckily that means like.
Oh, I love those
Oh.
pencil sharpeners. Sorry.
Use some more, if you don't mind.
You have enough pencils?
The devil makes work for idle hands. Gotta keep those kids busy. Stop them using their hands for other things.
No. Get the nuns making them do full stops.
Yeah. That's a callback.
To nothing you'd know.
Disregard these last entries. He said himself he was too sick. Too far gone to be sure he wasn't already mad. And I agree. But based on the entries he made before that, I know how much time we have.
Okay.
Ship's computers will verify my figures.
We have 60 seconds.
Oh fuck, I should have done this earlier.
Oh.
Last of us was destroyed in the sun.
Looking
It
a
looks
bit violent
pretty-
now, yeah.
Pretty rank, it's a good makeup effect.
As opposed to the ketchup they just sprayed over characters a few episodes back.
Yeah.
My guess was correct. They could track the disease as they entered puberty. Changes. Notes would indicate that it doesn't become acute for a month or so. I estimate she has perhaps 5 or 6 weeks left.
60 seconds.
What about us? Sorry. Possessed by the spirit of Michael Jackson.
Oh, not a good thing.
Look, everyone needs... Yeah, I'll finish that sentence. Everyone needs a bit of Michael Jackson inside him. I thought about it and I thought I'd go for it anyway.
Oh, so many jokes that I could follow up with.
We still don't know what we're fighting.
Disease, Jim.
What it is, Master Cousin. It's progressing. We'll begin to feel it inside soon.
Oh.
Intense fever, great pain in the extremities.
Like anyone who meets Michael Jackson. I couldn't help it, I'm sorry.
Are you certain about the time we have left?
Presume my calculations are correct.
You presume. Okay.
Spock here.
Computer indicates 170 hours.
We have 7 days.
Oh, it's plenty of time.
Yeah,
Read a
God
book.
made the universe in that time.
Game of chess, read a book. Doom, 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 doom.
Enterprise is standing by with labs, computers ready to assist us. There's no data.
No data.
Oh. Guess there is data.
That's fun fact. The reason they called him Data rather than Data is because the name was first spoken by Patrick Stewart with a British accent.
Nice. Thank you, Sir Patrick Stewart.
And I think the rule is the first person to pronounce it is how you pronounce like
yeah,
the name of a.
to make it consistent, isn't it?
Mm.
Seen the results.
You two will have to recreate the thinking and isolate that virus. You'll be able to develop a vaccine.
Is that all, Captain?
What did we do in the last 2 days? You just sat there twiddling your thumbs for 2 days. Oh.
They just sat around like practicing their like
Nanas.
reactions to when like, so if this happens, you do this and I'll go like that.
You've got to react, but you've got to react with style.
You've got to emote.
Yeah, and these guys who don't like just keep their communicators in their pockets or something.
Yeah. Why my keys on my phone?
Yeah, yeah.
Dragon Ball Z books.
Oh.
That was like a nice 2 seconds of music I liked again.
Yeah, it's less of a music cue and more of a sting.
Yeah. Incommunicado.
And Bones is just like, well, it's like I put mine in my pocket then, isn't it? Christ. No, wait, didn't they say that they were in the place that was sending out a signal to the Enterprise in the first place?
Oh yeah, they did.
So why don't they just use the computer equipment to send some kind of
Do you want to write a letter?
another signal?
Write in and tell them.
Write a letter to 40, 50 years
Yeah.
ago.
In addition, the disease is working on each of us according to Dr. McCoy's prediction. Tempers are growing short, and we are no further along than we were 2 days ago. You gotta think it. You gotta think I'm correct.
Why don't they go into the house and say, look kids, we're trying to cure this bloody thing.
Yeah.
Give us a hand there.
If you don't want to end up like the Grups, then
Yeah.
let us do it. Oh. Well, bitch, you should have been holding on to him
My
better.
vodka.
Now we have nothing to drink. I can't die if I'm sober. Don't worry, they've got bottles of grog in the
Ah,
background.
that's right then. Moonshine.
Yeah.
Pokemon Ultra Moonshine.
Oh.
Yes, we know that's happening to all of us.
I have one too. It's not unusual. Yeah.
Well.
But you're not the Enterprise. I feel like I'd be cheating on her. Oh. Well, you hang on. You tell me to look
Yeah.
at your legs, and then you cover it up as I do it.
I'm sorry, Ensign. Those aren't the kind of nacelles I'm interested in. Jealousy.
We're all frightened.
He's very like awkwardly tapping. It's just kind of like
Yeah.
yeah.
She's too old for him. This has been an interesting episode.
This has been an interesting batch. I just think the title, "What Little Girls Are Made Of," threw us through a loop.
Still to make the necessary adjustments. Slowing down on my own response. The disease, the one they created 300 years ago.
Yes, it can.
At least it's a race now. Just wasting a minute.
Oh.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Well, let's stop talking and get on with it then, shall we? Ooh, he's looking directly at us then.
Oh, I missed that. I was too busy.
I think he's
Yeah.
meant to be like staring through the camera, but it
Ah.
kind of looked like he was just staring at us darkly.
No. No.
Gather round.
Once upon a time.
If we get her away, one person less to start off. But how, Mary, if they're so busy, if they're going to have the big emergency, how are you going to get her?
She's into women.
What if they get sick? Where do they sleep? Just tell me. One of you fell down and got hurt. Me, say it's me.
Why do you fucking care?
Tripped
No one
up.
actually has to get down and...
Tripped over his teeth.
Me, can it please be me? Alright.
What the fuck you say? I can't stand you. It's just to make fun of a kid for what he looks like.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's probably like 60 years old now.
The teeth have only grown much more since then.
You know your teeth never stop growing. They just get longer.
Well, no, because they eventually fall out. No, he's happy now. He's happy now. They fell out with his old age.
Oh, okay.
He could get replacements that were normal. Okay. We missed the Sontar Ha moment.
Yeah.
Question is, what's the dosage?
Over.
Very good question.
Dosage.
Where is Janice?
Oh.
What's the matter? How should I know?
Where is she?
Tell me where she is or I'll shake you again.
Where is she? Don't make me go Batman. Where is she?
Can't you see what's going on?
Jim, I don't want to get
A bit late for that.
Yeah.
Gotta find Janice.
Oh, got to find those communicators.
We're trying, Mr. Spock. We're trying very hard.
This could be it. We can't test it without the ship's computers. Communicators.
Mm.
This is the vaccine.
It's what the computers want.
We don't need the computers. I'll test it.
Beaker full of
I think it might come down to that. Do you think?
Mm.
It's going to come down to we don't have the computers. Let's just risk it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. That voice is in your head.
We only have 2 hours left. Got to care.
That's what makes you human. Please say it. Damn it.
No. You've got to care because it's going to happen to you soon.
Yeah. Oh, lighting.
Are already dead.
Friend,
Mhm.
all the oldies are going to get the disease. Unless we succeed at what we're doing. You've seen some of your friends get it.
Sometimes it happens.
Not sometimes, all the time, Miri.
Hmm?
As soon as you start growing up, the way you are.
You got like an hour left, girl.
Why? You don't like to play games anymore. Why didn't you see your friends?
Now, that I don't fit. Like, you don't just get to a certain age and just stop liking
No.
games. and
It's
stuff.
only if you think, oh, I'm an adult now, I better not.
It's more
Yeah.
the conditioning of following the adult way that makes you not do those stuff anymore.
Yeah.
I work at a school and I'm still happy to run about the playground getting chased and tag and all that lot.
Happening to her.
Fucking look at it! Just grabbed by the head.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Broke her neck.
I don't know, we never had them.
Study, study, study. Or fuck off that kid.
I suppose close enough.
You work at a school, isn't that what happens?
Yeah! Study, 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 or bonk bonk. Bad kid.
We're going to eat you.
Don't you know what bonk bonk means in modern day schools? Bonk bonk. Ow, fuck. Ow. Mm. Oh, hi, boys. Oh.
Ooh.
It's like the Doctor's theme plays
Yeah.
when he... or like the Superman themes it plays every time he comes in.
It's a leitmotif. Alright, I will. Gonna stand at the front.
That's...
Bonk bonk, bad bad.
I thought he was going to get to... Oh. I thought he was going to fling the boy. Smack!
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, kid.
Ah, I got my hand.
Someone knock that kid's
Yeah.
teeth out.
We don't talk to the ship. You don't help us. There won't be any games anymore. There won't be anything. Nothing.
Just
Like a
age.
fucking grudge in the background.
They left. Forever and ever.
Captain,
Yeah, that one gonna work.
Yeah.
That was like when they set the woman on him the other day. The other day.
Yeah.
We're talking about
It would have been a few weeks
Yeah.
ago for people out there, probably.
the other episode.
Yeah.
You see your friends change one by one as they grew up. Did you ever see one of them not change? One by one they got the disease. And they became like...
Look what's going
got the disease like I've got, like Miri has. You understand what I'm talking about? You're not babies. We can help.
My plan is all coming to fruition.
She was the villain the whole time.
I mean, half the time he's grinning evilly, it makes me think he's like got something behind it.
Yeah.
Funny, he thinks he's funny. Look at my arms. That's what's gonna happen to you.
Show them Mary's burn things. Can't bonk me, I got a human shield.
Like Louise. Oh, they'll still be here. Not for long. Because the food's all gone. You've eaten it. Maybe 6 months left. That's all. And then nothing left to eat.
You guys don't know how to grow shit.
They'll die.
look at my arm, John. It's happening to me.
John.
John.
At what point does Curry just goes, just listen to me, you little shits. Give him my communicator pack or I'll fucking lamp the lot of you.
He pretty much just threw the kid around.
Judo throw.
Over the shoulder.
It's you hurting, yelling, maybe killing. Just like the grubs you remember and the creatures you're afraid of. You're acting like them.
You become what you hated the worst, the most.
Unless you let me help. I would run.
I have ketchup on my face.
I'm begging you. Let me help. Or there won't be anything left at all. Please.
If not, we're gonna kill you with.
Yeah.
Thing could be fatal.
I hold in my hands a vial with a virus that could kill you all.
Wait.
Bickering is pointless. Check on the captain's program.
Here we go. Spock's gonna come and just deck all the kids. Out of the way, out of the way, you get over there.
He's just gonna use it, isn't he?
Now, I've seen the cast list for the next 2 series. I don't think anything bad's gonna happen.
I wouldn't have thought so.
I suppose you can get that back then they wouldn't have necessarily.
No.
I thought it would get to the moment where it's meant to be like suspenseful. Will it work? Won't it work?
Yeah.
But no, now he's just tripping balls.
Spock comes back, he's like, the fuck are you doing? That was my LSD!
Yeah. Not that vile, Doctor. Oh. Don't you know that's how Vulcans contain their emotion? I like the sound effect of the pop when he pulled it out.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah. He's dead, red shirt.
Is he in remission? Oh, they agreed.
Oh, okay. We just didn't write that scene. He's dead, Jim.
Injected himself with the vaccine. He was unconscious when I found him. Ashes are fading.
Are they?
Yeah, they are between shots.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
They actually tried an effect. I was wondering if they would.
Yeah, same.
So I couldn't quite tell if that was like an actual footage though, or if it was just like a
still, yeah.
still where they've faded it off. Spock's hands are like unusually still. It's that Vulcan
Yeah.
iron will.
We can't do it because we're not
No.
Vulcans.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess it works. Yeoman?
I've seen your legs, Yeoman.
I think everyone's seen her legs by now.
Of course it is.
He still didn't look convinced.
No. I wanted everyone to die. You see.
Yeah. I must be the only one left.
I've already contacted the Space Center. They'll send teachers and
But why was it an Earth?
They'll be all right.
Mary,
Yes! Like, did... Hang on, we might have like a minute left. Now, I know where you were going with that phrase, Captain, but that can be taken seriously out of context.
Okay. Do you reckon this is like normally when there's a scandal like that they cover it up, don't they? Do you reckon this is why he retired and like no one heard from him ever again? It's because the admiral was like, you need to leave Starfleet now.
That's why they never finished the 5-year mission. That's why they only did 3 years of that mission, and then they disappeared for like 20 years before the movies. Only by the time everyone had forgot about it and it had been sort of swept under the rug, you could get Kirk back.
Yeah.
He looks a bit much older now, so you can't really quite tell he's the same. Okay.
And no, they never explained why it was Earth.
No. Okay.
I guess in an infinite universe.
Yeah, I suppose that is a plot hole. It was an interesting episode.
They must have just been a set that the production company had. And
Yeah.
They thought, let's write a script for that.
We've run out of budget, we can't make
Yeah.
a set, so let's just go down a street that looks all battered and abandoned.
Yeah.
Add a few add a few boards to the
Yeah.
windows.
Dust them up.
Okay.
I quite liked that episode though. I'm not sure if that was just because of all the jokes we were making or what.
We were a little bit we were on par for jokes, even if they were a little bit on the nose at times.
On the nose? What do you mean?
But yeah, no. I liked the idea, the plot and the story. It was a nice concept.
Yeah.
I did really enjoy it. It was just that plot hole at the end with the Earth. Why?
Yeah.
That's kind of let it down a
Earth
little
why?
bit. Earth why? Why Earth why? But yeah, no. Kirk was a little creepy at times. It's like I said, maybe she was just a young-looking 18-year-old.
No, she was meant to be about to go through puberty.
I know, but they age slower, don't they? So
Yeah, so she was like 300 years old or something.
she was 300 years old.
I mean, like he's obviously written as if he's doing it to make her trust him.
It was part of the plan.
Yeah.
It was still a little.
But it was still, I wouldn't want to see that in an episode.
Some of the stuff he said could have been phrased a lot better.
Yeah.
Possibly back then it wasn't as much of a deal.
No.
But now. Okay, so we can't see what we've got next time. I remember I looked at it. Can I?
Hang on, mine are longer.
Aha.
Right, where are we?
We can't take the headphones off.
Ah, here we are. No, God forbid. The dagger of the mind. Not the...
There we go.
Dagger of the mind.
Dagger of the mind next time. Followed by something else, but then I know next...
The Corbomite maneuver.
The Corbomite.
The Jeremy Corbomite maneuver.
But I know we will soon have the
menagerie
the two
parts
parts.
and deux.
Possibly the only two-parter I can think of. I don't know if there's any more.
Yeah.
No, I remember two-parters not being a big thing. But
Oops.
yeah,
Wrong way.
again,
Yeah.
I think like I don't like saying this because I'm a Whovian through and through.
Whovian, Thruvian.
But classic Trek seems a lot better paced. And
Yeah.
the stories seem a lot more intriguing than some of the Doctor Who ones.
Yeah, because like, the stories are way better.
Yeah, I love classic Who because it's Doctor Who, but
I think the difference is always that Who's made on a shoestring budget.
Yeah.
By the BBC, isn't it?
yeah.
And that's always been the case, apart from like in the latest series.
But that still doesn't... Well, I suppose it could, because if you've got less of a budget, you kind of have to be more creative with the writing. But it doesn't explain the pacing, maybe.
No, I think that's potentially just because they want to stretch a story out for as long as possible, so they don't have to make more stories because of the money thing. Because like these ones are hour long or 45 minutes.
About 45, 50. They're about a modern Who length.
So that's like 2 classic Who episodes.
Yeah.
And a lot of the classic Who's could be condensed down into 2 episodes or maybe 3, but
Yeah.
so it's
A lot of classic Who's can be halved. Yeah. So obviously Star Trek man sort of got better at that than Doctor Who. They know how to write a quick story rather than stretch a story. Yeah, but it sounds bad. I'm kind of enjoying this a lot more than Classic Who at the moment. I know. I'm
enjoying it as well.
Yeah, it's really I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't seen them all and not in like any. I've got less experience with Star Trek, so it's a lot more fresh to me.
Yeah.
Whereas with Classic Who, I know the way it's going, I know the tones of it, and so it's a lot more, okay, been here, done this, we're just doing it again in 6 parts, not in 4.
And it's like you said, it's a lot faster paced. The stories are more intriguing in general.
A little bit more action-packed.
Action-packed, yeah.
But I think that's kind of purposeful with Doctor Who, it's meant to be less action and more story. Yeah, but still, enjoyment nonetheless.
Enjoyment factor 5.
Engage. Beam me down, Ahura.
To Chinatown.
Oh. Okay then. So, I don't really know how to end these. As we've established by now, we kind of just sort of witter out at the end of the
peter out.
We pitter out at the end of the videos, and I really need to go a pee.
Okay.
Which is kind of why I've been stood here
Crossing your legs.
like this quite a bit.
Try not in it.
Oh.
But anyway, I'm doing the outro. That's all for this time. See you next time for whatever it was. What was it? Dagger of the Mind. Bye!